answer some questions. Let's answer some questions. Let's answer some questions. Community. Let's answer some questions. Questions. Let's bring them up here. What we got here? Give me a second here, y'all. Just want to make sure everything is good to go. This one dude sent me a message the other day, which made no damn sense. Like, he didn't give me, he was in high school, and he didn't give me nothing to go on. Like, all he get, like, I actually started to make the video, and it's just, I had to stop making the video because I was guessing so much info. Like, he left so much shit out. It's like, hey, you know, you don't answer questions no more, but yeah, I do. If you watch my channel, yes, I do. I was just like, come on, man. All right, so let me see here. What questions do we got here? See a lot of links in my mailbox here. Let me see here what we got here. Okay, here's one. There we go. All right, y'all ready? All right. So this one right here says, all right, so it says, hey, Tyrone, my story and question is this. Never anybody started like that. This is from 2 weeks ago. It says, been going out with this girl for a couple of weeks now. She's great. We get along perfectly. Thing is, she has a baby boy. Well, he's two, 3, 2 point, what? Okay, he's 2 this weekend. The father hasn't seen him in years and wants nothing to do with him. I really like this girl. Thing is, her having a son is freaking me out a little bit as he is calling me daddy. Woo! Hey, usually when anybody calls me daddy, it's a grown woman, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Woo! And I've only been going out with her for 2 weeks. I know he's still a baby, and I know because he's never seen his father, then because I'm always down my girlfriend's house and kissing his mother, of course he is going to think I'm his daddy. Yes. But it's just freaking me out a bit, that's all. I am also finding it hard to adapt to the fact that she has a baby already. How old are you guys? You didn't even tell me. Okay. I haven't talked to her about it, but just thought I'd ask for some advice before saying anything. I really like this girl a lot, and I get on with her son a lot. He must be from Britain. They say that all the time. Do you get on? What if we don't get on? But I just don't know. It's hard to explain. Yeah, you've been rambling for a couple of sentences now. In one sense, yes, I really like the girl and I get on with her son fine. So sometimes I think there's nothing to worry about. But then there's this little thought in my head that says I would have preferred a girl without a child, you know. I get that. So it's difficult. I am not going to finish with her because she has a baby. What I need is some advice to put my mind at rest, you know. So any advice would be helpful. Thanks. Okay. coming from a guy that doesn't in particular like to date women with children, I won't date a woman with children unless I think she's got massive potential. And, she covers a lot of bases. She has to cover bases that a single chick with no children doesn't always cover, because children can be an issue in the relationship. Never had a kid call me daddy before. You're going to have to make a decision, man. Like, you like her, you get along with her, you get along with the little boy. The two things that are bothering you is that she has a baby already, which means that you two are probably young, and that the baby's calling you daddy. Now, you could say to the baby, you could start kind of training the baby to say your name. Like, no, whatever your name is, you say that. My name is Mike. No, not daddy, Mike. Mike. Yeah, Mike. Daddy. No, Mike. Okay, you can do that. I mean, you the one fucking with her. So why'd you start messing with her if you knew she had a kid? Huh? You wanted some ass? Is that it? And then along the way you start to like her? Is that what fucking happened? You know what I mean? Like some dudes, they'll mess with a chick with a kid to get some, but they have no plans of staying around. And a lot of women know this. So what happened? Did you hit it and you started liking her? That's what I'm thinking. Because if you bothered by the fact she got a baby already, you knew she had a baby before you got with her. So you must have been, come on, bruh. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if you want to sit there, I want to talk to you. I got a problem that you got a kid. That's really not going to do nothing because first of all, that might make her resentful of you. It's like, why are you even fucking with me then? If you got a problem that I have a kid. Why not, like I said, just in front of her, and, when the child calls you daddy, correct the child. Like, no, my name is Mike. Can you say Mike? Mike. Yes, Mike. You know what I mean? But other than that, you need to think long and hard about whether you want to stay with a chick that's got a kid. You understand? Okay. That is your advice, Padawan. Okay. Alpha Will has a question. You know what I should start doing so that these people know? Answered. That's what I'm going to start typing every time I answer somebody's question. Answered. There we go. Alpha Will says, what's happening, Tyrone? I got a question. What is your opinion on building up a girl that has issues? I gotta tell you a lot about that. Issues like insecurities. Yeah. For example, seeking guys' attention because they don't like their bodies or whatever. I know that you are the helping guy wanting to help girls. I am also like this, but this has never gone too well for me. Wouldn't mind if you go into detail. This is a girl? How's your name? Alpha Will, then. It makes it look like you're a guy. Anyway. See, now I gotta read this again. Question about, what's your opinion about building up a girl that has issues like insecurities, getting guys' attention, they don't like their bodies or whatever. I know that you are. Okay, so here's the thing. You have a lot more control in your life than you think you have. And this goes for men and women. If you're unhappy with your body, do something about it. A lot of you that let yourselves go too far, like I've done before, you get complacent. And some people, not me, but some people get in that whole effect of they get lazy. They don't have the motivation to do anything and change anything in their lives. And they're just like, you're just going to have to set me for me. You know what I mean? Basically, in parentheses, unhealthy fat body and all. You know what I mean? Unhealthy overweight body and all. So you need to do something about that. If you've got body insecurities, you know what I mean? If you're overweight or whatever, start working out. Working out does wonders for you. There's a ton of people with insecurities that have become secure because um, they finally crafted the body that they've always wanted. But there is a fine line between becoming secure and becoming obsessed. There's some people that get a nice body and then they just go overboard. And then it's surgeries. Oh, I'll get my eyes done. I'll get my lips done. I'll get my nose done. I'll get my neck done. I'll get my ears done. I'll get my boobs done. I'll get my cooch done. I'll have 4 ribs removed and suck in my waist. I'll have ass implants. Just certain things, it goes fucking too far. It's just like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Why don't you enhance what you came with? And, I think it's I don't think it's that often that you see someone get a ton of surgery and they actually look that much better than they did when they were normal. I guess you could say normal rather than enhanced. There are some surgeries out there, that do help people out. But, it's the people that just go way too far and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? That shows a deep-seated problem. Another thing you might want to do is if you got issue with your body, maybe you'll want to try talking to a psychologist or a therapist or whatever. You want to talk to them and, maybe they can help you with that. There's always EFT, emotional freedom transfer, form of acupressure that you do on yourself that is so good that it has helped eradicate the fears of post-traumatic stress disorder that former soldiers have. That's how powerful it is. So it can get rid of their negative thoughts and fears. It can help get rid of yours. Get into positive thinking, reading books on success and health and positive energy, all that is good stuff. The more you educate yourself, you build yourself up. Confidence comes from a lot of small successes strung together. So the more and more you improve your mind and your body, the better you're going to feel about yourself. And it's okay to look to other people for inspiration, but don't really compare yourself to other people. Because a lot of those Insta hoes, all the ones showing their ass and all that shit online, a lot of them are enhanced. The pictures are photoshopped. It's unreasonable for you to want to look like them, just like a lot of the guys. They're photoshopped, and they're on steroids, they're on enhancements. So it's unreasonable for men to want to look like them, And I know it's hard because it's in your face all the time. Instagram is probably the biggest thing going right now. It used to be Facebook. Facebook's kind of fallen to the wayside. I think Instagram is the shit right now. So I get it. It's in your face all day. Positive affirmations actually work. You write a list of things that you want to be or you're trying to achieve. So you say to yourself, because your body, your mind, your subconscious actually responds to positive affirmations and negative ones. So if you tell yourself that you're happy, you're happy with your body, you have the body you want, your mind goes to work on achieving that goal that you keep saying to yourself. You can write a list of things. You can tell yourself this as many times during the day you want. And then all of a sudden you'll notice you're starting to do things that actually create this new persona. You become the new you. It's not fake. Because if you want to become smarter and you're like, yes, I'm a very smart individual, you'll notice you'll start, even if you already are intelligent, you'll start to learn more and more things. Subconsciously, you don't even know you're doing it sometimes. But you might be reading more or paying attention to things more, just stuff like that. And all of a sudden you realize, yeah, damn, I am smarter. Things are, easier for me. Problem solving's easier, stuff like that. So, um, other than that, if you don't do a lot of these things, you're going to be doomed to a life of mediocrity and insecurity. Don't trap yourself in that because you will waste a lot of your life. Do not do that. You want to achieve your dreams. You just don't want to dream about them. Like, oh, that's nice. It'll never happen. Don't think like that. All right. Let's see here. Answered. Let's see here. What is next? What is next? Who else has a question for Lord Magnus? Steppeth forth. Let me see here. Let's see. So a person named Quick Clips asks me, "Hey Tyrone, I have a question that I was wondering if you could answer for me. It's quite personal. I was wondering if you could help me out. Thanks." All right, buddy. Thanks for asking me the question. Let's see here. What is next? What question is next? Okay, I'm already at the one that I answered last time. All right, let me check my filtered messages. A lot of them end up there. Okay. Okay, let's see. Turnerd. Turne. Okay. Hey, Tyrone. Hope you're doing well. I have a huge problem on my hands. Hey, I got a huge problem on my hands sometimes too. And what I do is I give it to the ladies, and they handle it real well. Woo! Sorry. I could really use your help and some advice. I'm 17 years old and about to graduate high school. For the longest time, I have experienced major depression and anxiety. EFT, look it up. Emotional Freedom Transfer. Learn it, live it, master it. This is partly because I was bullied a lot when I was younger and I received great discrimination from others. Never seen anybody write anything like that before. I also recently, that sounds dramatic, don't it? It's like some movie shit. I received great discrimination from others. I will crush them all. Alright. I also recently suffered a breakup. It basically tore me apart. I understand. Ever since that time, I have been progressively getting full of anger at others. See that? What I say, I just made a joke about crushing others, and he's getting angry, lashing out at my family and friends, and almost for no reason sometimes. I feel as though a lot of the time I am never good enough for anything, even though people tell me all the time that I am. I knew this was coming. I have contemplated suicide over the last 3 years now, and I kept telling myself that I would never do it. However, recently I have gotten to the point where I can't take it anymore. My grades in school, well, I'm glad I'm getting to this now. This was only 3 days ago. My grades in school are terrible, and my relationship with my parents is not good. I don't know how to stop this anger and pain inside of me. If you can give any advice to me, that would be appreciative. I love your videos. They always make me smile. I'm proud to be a Magnus. Like, all right, first of all, you definitely need to speak to somebody if you're thinking about killing yourself. What I told you about EFT in the beginning, absolutely learn it, okay? But you need to speak to someone, whether it's your teachers, whether it's guidance counselors. You need to speak to someone, okay? You need to get the help you need. And don't be afraid to do it because for feeling stupid or weak or scared, anything like that, because it ain't worth it to kill yourself. It's 17. Come on now. It's never worth it to kill yourself, but 17 years old, let me tell you something. There's a lot of things I've been through in my life. I've been through breakups. I was bullied before. But look at me, baby. I'm doing fine, okay? You're going to look back at this and think about how stupid it is, okay? And that's not me coming down on you. You're going to be like, oh my God, why did I even think like I was ready to kill myself over this dumb chick? I was ready to kill myself over arguing with my parents and shit. You know, you maybe need to talk to them. Sometimes you don't have a good relationship with your parents at the time when you're struggling in your life. You're the teenager that's going through shit. You talking shit to your parents. You talking back. They hollering at you. They're putting you, grounding you, and all that type of shit. But if you tell them, listen, this is what's going on. My grades are slipping. The breakup hurt me. And I've been thinking about killing myself. Tell your parents. You know what I mean? They'll get you the help that you need. Your parents love you more than you think they do. You get what I'm saying? Most parents do. So you need to talk to someone. And don't kill yourself, because you will be wasting life. Okay? You haven't even grown into full manhood. You haven't matured into a man yet. 17 can be an awkward stage in your life. You are nowhere near. I wish I had a picture of me when I was 17. Should have seen what I looked like. Okay? I wasn't the pretty, godlike man that you see in front of you right now, nigga. Okay, I was a skinny, awkward kid. All right, and nowhere near sexy. Okay, so that's what you need to do. All right, you got a whole lot of life ahead of you. All right, do not waste it. Send that to the approved basket so I can tell him that I answered his question. As a matter of fact, let me tell him now. Time's a ticking. You don't even fucking know, you know what I mean? Let me see here. There we go. Answered. There we go. Oh, okay. This one was 4 days ago. Okay. Mr. Hudson, see what you got to say, brother. I need your help. Recently, I proposed to my longtime girlfriend after 3 to 4 years. Well, which one is it, bruh? Okay, 3 or 4 years. I really love her very much. I'm sure you do. You proposed to her. Here's the issue I'm having. About 2 years ago, we were on and off again. And I was seeing someone else at the time. Well, I met a very beautiful girl at the grocery store. We exchanged numbers and went out on a few dates and ended up sleeping with each other. By far some of the best sex ever. Woo! What happened to that one? That's what I want to know. Hey, why don't you pass her on over to Roan Flair? I'll take her off your hands, pal. Yeah. So you can have a happy marriage. Woo! Fast forward 3 months. Me and my girlfriend get back together. I lost contact with the girl I met at the grocery store. Come to find out that the girl I met and my girlfriend are best friends. Get the... Come on, man. How the fuck do you not know who the best friend of your girlfriend is for 3 to 4 years? Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. The girl you met at the grocery store, okay, is best friends, and the worst part is her best friend was pregnant. Wait a minute. Come to find out that the girl I met and my girlfriend are best friends. The worst part is her best friend was pregnant. Says to me, this is your son. Get the fuck out of here. I am nervous about telling her this. Please help. Oh my God. You Jerry Springer motherfucker. Quick note. She told me in private that the son she had is mine and had no way of contacting me to tell me. How come she didn't have your number? What do you mean you lost contact? Everybody's on Facebook, Instagram. She's got your number. How did y'all lose contact? Was it some book? Okay, so this motherfucker here. Well, I'll tell you this, bruh. It might actually be a... Oh, my God. It might actually be a win-win. Okay? You gotta tell your girl. I mean, come on now. You... Wait a minute, man. See, something's wrong here. You meet this chick in the grocery store. You don't know who she is, and your girl don't, and she don't know that you're her girlfriend's dude that she's been fucking with off and on. Like, how do you both not? This is okay. So, I mean, she could have been. Well, some girls are like that. She could. I'm just thinking in all different directions. She could have been being dirty and just played stupid. And then you bust, and you the one busted, and you know what? This part of this is your fucking fault, because you was busting nuts up in chicks you shouldn't have been busting nuts up in. You didn't want to have no baby with her, right? So why'd you bust a nut in her? Huh? And if you didn't bust a nut in her, why didn't you control your pre-cum? Okay? If you ain't like me, a master of pullout, okay? You have to master your mind and your body. Okay, down yonder. If you're going to be a master of pullout, be a master of pullout for years. Never had no baby. Okay? What the fuck are you doing? Off and on with your chick. Then y'all don't see each other for a while. You busting nuts in chicks. Understand if she's that live. I get it. But some dudes bust nuts up in bad chicks to keep her. You didn't plan on keeping her. Did you? So anyway, now flash forward, she's fucking pregnant or got a boy, pregnant with a little boy, and it's yours. The reason why I say it's a win-win situation is because first of all, you're going to have to tell your girl. And you're going to need to tell her with her. So you get her, your baby mama, you get her, and you sit your girlfriend down, be fucking adults about this, and you tell her. Because what's your alternative? What are you going to do? Give child support to this girl or give her money and come see the child on the side? Because you ain't going to be my subscriber and be no fucking deadbeat dad. You get what I'm saying? Okay? So she's having the baby. You can't be a daddy on the side, married to somebody else. That's a whole lot of running and hiding and lying and all that shit to be that kid's dad. And especially if you come out looking like you, the bigger he get and the longer they stay friends, shit. Your girl gonna be like, did why does her kid look like you? Baby, he look just like you. I swear you's the daddy. That's crazy. That is crazy. I ain't mess with Sheila. You need to stop. You know what I mean? You're going to have to get Sheila. You and Sheila sit your girl down and you tell her. All right? Now, from here, this is where the win-win comes in. Okay? Either your girl is cool with it, which is most likely going to be really rare. She may blow up and then get cool. You know what I'm saying? Because if you both really didn't know, which I find impossible, because you said it's her best friend. If it's not her best friend, maybe you should have worded it as in she's one of her friends. Because some girlfriends don't keep in contact like that. So anyway, if she's cool with it, then you're good. Then you could be the daddy to the other one, and and Be one big old happy family. But the other thing is this. That's a window. If your girl is cool with it, still marry her, be good, and be kind of weird. Some people are actually able to make shit like that work. Here's the other thing. If your girl ain't cool with it, you're having a baby with the bad bitch. And if y'all still get along, why not get together? You said it was some of the best sex you have in your fucking life. So apparently it's either better than or comparable to the sex you have with your woman currently. You know, if she can't take it, get your ring back, give it to the other. You have to do something about this, bruh. You are going to have to do something about this. Don't be no deadbeat dad. And she already knows it's a boy, so you know the sex. Definitely do not abort it. I'm not down with abortions whatsoever at all. Do not terminate a life for your fucking mistakes. Alright? For your irresponsibility. Do not do it. That is my advice to you. Okay? Whatever nuts you got, swell them up nice and big. Put your man balls on. And you have to do the damn thing. You tell Sheila. Listen, okay, cool. Listen. We're going to have to tell her. We're going to have to tell Alexis exactly what happened. We both ain't know. You know what I'm saying? What happened. But we ain't getting rid of the baby. And I ain't no deadbeat dad, so I'm going to take care of mine. That's what Tyrone Magnus said, girl. He said, if we don't get back together, let him hit it. Because I told him you was the best sex I ever had. So he trying to hit that. And that's my boy. I've been watching him forever. He give great advice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not joking though. With everything I said, I've been laughing, making light. But serious, listen to me. Do what I tell you. Alright? Send me a picture of the John that had the sex with. I want to see if your taste is good. Alright. What? Okay. Oh, okay. That's just mainly a big statement from somebody. Let's see what else we have here. Do we have any more questions? It's kind of long. Hi, I've seen a few of your videos, including the one you did reacting to Elliot Rogers a few years ago. I took note. You said that people like to see confidence and can be put off by people who are socially awkward. As a female, I'm in a similar position. I don't mean I'm like Elliot Rogers. I mean, I was just about to say, I'm socially awkward. I'm in my 30s now, but have never, you don't even have a profile picture. You're scared to show me what you look like. But have never managed to attract guys when I was younger. I had shortish hair, dressed frump. Yeah, that's never good. Unfeminine, barely spoke. Yeah, you already know what your problem is. I've always had a bad chit-chat. I've always had bad chit-chat banter skills. Like, I can smile, and I've improved with social skills a little now, but I can't appear excited during conversation or bubbly. So, you saying you can't fake feeling? You're just kind of dry? Like someone's telling you a story. Oh my God, and we did this, and we did that, and we went here, and you're just like, word. Tell me more. Is that what you like? You just lifeless like that? The only thing I had going for me was I was slim and had an athletic body as I train 5 times per day. But you ain't send me no picture. How I know that's true? All right. I've never been to pubs regularly, though. Only occasionally, as I had no friends. My first date was when I was 28. God damn, you late blooming. With a man who was 57. Aha. Distinguished gentleman, saw your awkward beauty. Said I'd like to take you to dinner, my lady. And you jumped on that. He told me Yo, girl, you're killing me. Look, I'm not laughing at you. Okay, I'm just laughing at the way you worded this. He told me I was an oddball, that I thought more like a man than a female. I accept that the fault is with me. I should have put more effort in, but what worries me is when people make me feel pressured. For example, there's a community called Red Pill MGTOW who often bash women about hotting the wall or losing sexual relationship value after a certain age to men. They blame women for sleeping around with younger and not settling. The thing is, as a female, I am a late developer, yet apparently I'll expire. Just wondered if you have advice on how a woman can maintain attractiveness. I want to be normal, but it doesn't happen. Feeling bad for you. You got me feeling bad for you. Okay, look. Look. Let's just say this. I was involved with a girl several years ago who was awkward. She was awkward. And it was almost like on the movies where a guy or a girl kind of gets a hold of the geeky, nerdy, awkward, doesn't dress sexy type of girl and turns her into the chick that people are like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we just need tips. Sometimes this stuff does not come natural. I get it. I understand. There was a time in my life where I was very awkward. I couldn't pull a chick to save my life. And it was only over time and just learning through socializing. That's a big thing. I was socializing myself enough to where I learned. Like, there was a point I couldn't dance. There was nothing. I was stiff as hell on the dance floor. My one homeboy, though, he was good as hell at pulling girls and couldn't dance for shit. But I'm just talking about me right now. So, couldn't dance, couldn't really talk to chicks, couldn't hold a conversation. Skinny, awkward looking, nerdy, you know what I mean? It was just the full package of bad. You know what I mean? Of not pulling a chick. So, as time went along, okay, pay attention to what I'm telling you, because these are things that you can do. As time went along, I got these 2 friends. And by hanging with these guys, a lot of people called them pretty boys. They wasn't pretty as in like metrosexual pretty. This was before the term metrosexual was in. So they wasn't getting their eyebrows done and wearing earrings and lip gloss and taking milk baths and all that shit. It wasn't like that. They were just considered pretty boys as far as black folk went. So the haircuts was always tight. They always had the gear on, the clothes on that were in. You get what I'm saying? They always stayed sharp. They weren't dirty and thuggish and all that shit. The longer I hung with them, by osmosis, I picked up a lot of their habits on how to dress. There was one day, I'll never forget this. I came over to their house. We was all going to go somewhere. And the one dude said to the other one, he was like, who he looked like. He's like, he looking like us now. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I got this on my own, nigga. So I didn't notice that they had influenced me. So what am I saying? Maybe you want to make friends with the prettiest, some of the pretty, hot, sexy girls that get all the men. Because through osmosis, that will help you. Women that know how to pull men, they have a way to them. And a lot of them are actually nice people. So they're willing to take you by the hand. They'll go shopping with you. They'll dress you. They'll do your makeup, your hair, your jewelry, accessorize, all that shit. All the real fucking hot, sexy girls do, they'll teach you. And by being around them, you'll see how they talk to men. You'll see that. You'll start to understand the dynamic of how that happens. And over time, you'll get better and better and better at it. You know what I'm saying? And what's going to happen is the hot, pretty girls get invited everywhere. So you go with them, you're going to end up in a conversation with a guy sooner or later. Okay? Even if it's the nerdy guy that's like you. Okay? You got something in common there. You know what I mean? You're going to be talking to other guys. So if I were you, seriously, you need to get out more. Okay? And as far as the clock running out on you, I've heard about that before with women. They say men age like fine wine, but women kind of get worse as they get older. I personally do not believe that. Okay? I go to a particular gym in Mount Laurel, New Jersey called Lifetime. And at Lifetime, it has literally got some of the baddest, bad, by bad I mean good, the baddest mature women I've ever seen in my life. You walk up in there and you're like, God damn, some of these women look like the MILF porn actresses. But not in a bad way. They look good. God damn. Why? Because they take pride in their appearance and their health. So you keep working out. You eat healthy. You pay attention to your fashion. And everything else that goes along with that. Your skin, your hair, your makeup. And as long as you can hold a stimulating conversation with a man, because you can't just be pretty. With all these years of nerddom, you're probably pretty smart. Okay? If you can carry a intellectual, stimulating conversation with a man, and if you develop some, good humor, when to laugh, when not to laugh, when to kind of joke with the guy. But like I said, you can learn this from other girls. You're going to have to get out more. You're going to have to make friends with these girls. If I were you, if you don't have any hot female friends that are pulling guys all the time, you're going to have to make them. That means whatever you got to get involved in, whether it's yoga classes at a gym, Zumba classes at a gym, where you got to start taking salsa lessons somewhere. Whatever it is, you join a fucking, what's that religious cult name? CrossFit. If you join CrossFit, you're going to be meeting all these fit chicks. You know what I'm saying? You have to be there. You have to talk to these girls, and then once you in the fold, you get invited to all the parties, That's what I'm saying, Don't listen. Don't listen to none of the MGTOW videos, okay? MGTOW, not all of them, but a lot of MGTOW are hurt, scorned men, kind of like a lot of far-left feminists. They're two different sides of this fucking argument, all right? Some of the shit far-left feminists say is true. A lot of it's fucking psychotic. A lot of the things that MGTOW guys say is true. And some of it's fucking psychotic. Okay? Don't pay attention to their fucking videos. Alright? The way you preserve mileage on a car is by taking care of it. Washing it, waxing it, okay? Maintenance, all that stuff. You take care of your body and your mind. It's the same way. You understand? Okay? But you're getting a late start. That's just it. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with being quirky or a little bit odd. I actually kind of like that in certain women because they're different. You know? I tend to actually attract certain psychos. And sometimes it's too much for me. And I have to let them go. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just a little quirk that's kind of cute. You know, and everybody has their quirks anyway. Whether you're considered the cool kid or not, a lot of people have that quirkiness to them. You know what I mean? So, learn to be comfortable in your own skin, also. But only do all this stuff if you're truly not happy with who you are. If you're totally happy with who you are, then go to all the geek events, and you'll eventually run into a neckbeard that will marry you tomorrow. Okay, it'll happen. Okay, he'll come up to you, hi. You're really cute. You like Dragon Ball too? Yeah. You want to go to the Dragon Ball restaurant with me? Yeah, they serve ramen and all that. Yeah, and then you two will get along in your own awkwardness. You have nice, funky nerd sex. It'll be great. Okay, it'll be great. Trust me. But if you're not happy with who you are, and you can make positive improvements to yourself, do that. Get with the people. Listen, there's something that they teach in success books. If you want something, whether you want to become a millionaire, you become a billionaire, you want to be a great actor, you want to be a great musician, get around the people who are going for and who have also achieved the dreams you're looking to achieve. They're the best ones to learn from. Because they're going for it, and there's people that have actually done it, so you can learn from them. Get it? Hopefully I've helped you, my lady. Hopefully I've helped you. And don't commit suicide. Don't ever do that shit. It's stupid. Don't do it. Let's see here. See if I have anything else. Am I doing good, y'all? Is the advice good? Is the advice good? Look like y'all are enjoying this. Looks like y'all are enjoying this. Alright, let's see if I have any more questions before I get going. Okay. Here's one. Actually, wait, where's hers? There it is. Let me approve that, so I can answer her when I get a chance. This one is entitled, She's Not Allowed to Have Boyfriends. What's up, Magnus? I just wanted to get your advice on how I can approach a girl in my high school who's not allowed to have boyfriends until she's 18. She's really smart and sweet and has given me plenty of signals, so I don't want to miss the chance to get to know her now that I can before she loses interest. I don't have bad intention, but she seems like a really good fit for a guy like me who has numerous goals in life. I'm a senior and she's a junior, by the way. I also wanted your advice on how to not come off as a player, because a lot of girls find me attractive sometimes. That can backfire when approaching girls like her, although she doesn't seem bothered. 10 million subscribers rule. You got it in the bag. Listen, this is all you do. You need to approach her. You sound like you already know her. So you need to, tell her, like, listen, I like you. You know what I mean? We need to talk. I know you're not allowed to have a boyfriend until you're 18. That's fine. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to wait. You can tell her that if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you can tell her, I'm willing to wait. I just want to get to know you right now. So listen, you know what I mean? You're going to start talking to her on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever, Twitter. Y'all know what y'all do. You exchange fucking emails and handles and passwords, and you just talk to each other on all these little things, you know what I mean? See if you can take her to prom, to homecoming, all that shit. You doing everything a boyfriend does, but you ain't her boyfriend. You get it? And then when she's 18, she gonna make you her boyfriend. You got this in the bag. I really don't see no problem with this. None. And you make sure you only pay attention to her. If you saying, if you a dude in school that a lot of girls find attractive, so not to look like a player, don't flirt with no other girls. When she's around, you only flirt with, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, like if you're truly interested, only flirt with her. I didn't mean to phrase it like when she's around. Like whenever she's with you in class or whatever, you make it known that that's who you want. You get what I'm saying? You talk to her, you flirt with her, you smile with her, you walk in the halls with her, after class with her. All that shit is her. That way she ain't gonna never lose interest in you. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be aggressive. If she really likes you like that, she knows already. You know what I mean? And this is easy, man. You got this in the bag. It just don't even seem like a problem to me. Unless she's not allowed to, exchange Twitter handles or Snapchat or Instagram and all that stuff. She isn't allowed to have all that stuff. That's an issue. But guess what? That means that's good. That's also good for you, because if no other dude is really after her right now, and you are, then you're the only male attention she's getting. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of the other dudes could be thinking like you, but now that you've talked to moi, you know what to do. All you're missing is a title. You get what I'm saying? If you're already talking to the girl, chilling and laughing and all that, then you need to make your presence real known. And you might want to slip it in there and think, yeah, I wish you were allowed to have a boyfriend, because, you know what I mean? Or you might want to ask her real smooth. In a nice little conversation, if she says to you one day, you look cute, or something like that, you have the conversation, you need to start, listen. Come here, stop playing, come here, let me ask you a question. I know you ain't allowed to have no boyfriends, but if you were allowed to have a boyfriend, would I be a good candidate? Would you make me your boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to say it like I said it. You know what I'm saying? But you do it like the way you gonna do it. You know? You gonna get the answer right there. As a matter of fact, that's what you need to do. Before you start paying all this extra attention to her, you know what I mean, talking to her, following her here and there, online and talking and chatting. The only thing that could be worse is you do too much of it, but you seem like you kind of chill. So that's what you need to say. You need to say to her, when you having a conversation, you need to do this. Do it tomorrow. You need to have a conversation. You need to say, if you were allowed to have a boyfriend, could I be that? You know what I mean? And if she says, why? Because I think you're cute. I think you're sexy. I think me and you be a good couple. I think we go good together. Because I'd like to take you out on a date, even though I can't. I'd like to buy you flowers and candy and give you cards and cute little gifts. And go to the town fair with you. And go to prom and dancing with you. And text with you late at night. I want to do all that stuff, but I can't. You're not allowed to have a boyfriend. So I'm asking, if you could have a boyfriend, would you consider me? I just want to know. Yeah. Bam! You got it in there. You there. Right there. All you got to do is start talking to her extra. And, you see her moving from class to class. You run up behind her. Slowly put your arm around her. Hey, girlfriend. You know what I mean? My girlfriend right here. No, I can't have no boyfriend. Shit. 18 is in a few months, right? Yeah. So you gonna make me that boyfriend, right? I don't know. You gonna make me your boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? You gonna make me your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta work this shit, bruh. I'm giving you some good shit here, goddammit. All right? I'm giving you some good shit to work with here. All right? Just don't come on too strong, and you got this. Okay? Putting you down with some good shit. Let's see here. What else we got? Do we got any more? Do we have any more? Do we have any more questions? Of course. There's one. Greetings, Tyrone. This is very embarrassing, but at the same time, I really value your outlook and opinion on life, so I'd love to get your take on this issue. I'm in my 20s and I've never dated until now. Okay. Excuse me. I just started seeing a lovely, non-fictional girl. That's funny. We have gone out a few times. As someone who has never really dated before, when is the right time to go in for a kiss? Oh, man. Thank you for taking the time to read this. It's so cool to see your channel continue to grow. I've been a Magnus site since the first Force Awakens teaser. That's the one that blew up my channel. All right. So, okay, listen. This is how you want to go on for the first kiss, all right? You've already been out a couple of times, so it's probably time. First of all, it's probably time. A lot of times you might not want to kiss on the first date. I think I actually never kiss a woman on the first date unless, I'm getting a feeling from her. Now listen, man. This comes with experience. What I'm going to tell you first is you could ask. A lot of women don't like this, but if you do, a lot of times they will let it go. And you can ask. I personally don't ask. But you can ask if you feel that awkward or unsure. I was watching a guy who actually seems very odd, but he's very confident in himself in certain other areas, and he said he actually asked his wife, like on their whatever date, he asked her could he kiss her. I was like, you seem like the type of dude to ask that, but whatever, you can do that. Second is this: when you give you're supposed to be hugging her goodnight at least. Okay? When a woman really likes you, you are going to get the full titty on your chest plate hug. Her arms will be up around your neck. Oh, I had such a great time. She's going to push the titties on your chest plate. Okay? And a lot of times, she will either be between your legs or her legs will be parted and her angina will be on your left or your right leg. Okay? These are telltale signs, I'm telling you, okay? Her titties will be on your chest plate and her angina is going to be on your left or right leg, or both legs will be together and in between yours. This is crucial, my friend. Next, when you give the hug, okay? As you are pulling away, this is crucial. You know I'm telling the truth, Shelley Winston. You're going to feel her cheek brushing against yours. Okay? This is crucial because she wants to kiss you. If you are feeling this, you don't feel shit. You wasn't getting that type of hug in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't getting that type of hug in the first place. But if it was that type of hug, I'm going to pop in your head like, go for it, nigga. Do it. Do it. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Your life is going to flash before your eyes. Okay? And gotta go for it. Okay? But don't go all ravenous like that. Just, you can start off with a peck. You start off with a peck. You know, you're all soft, and you give her a peck. On the mouth, not on the cheek. Okay? And if she wants you to keep going, you will know. There is a lingering of the faces together. She will not pull away. And then you kiss her for as long as you want to after that. You know what I'm saying? I just give them a little bit of slob. You know. Let them know that I'm down. And as a little tease, I let it go. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta do it. Now, you've been on several dates. So y'all might have to get, your next date might have to be Netflix and chill. It might have to be that. You might have to be able to just be like, look, listen, you need to text her. Hey, what you doing? They'll make it sound all, hey, what you doing? Girls always fall for that one. Nothing. Hey, listen, I'm about to watch a movie, order some pizza. You want to come over, you know what I'm saying? We ain't seen you in a little bit. Okay. She know in the back of her head, So, you could do it during Netflix and chill. Okay? Sometimes it's a little bit more, no, it's not going to be awkward if everything's going fine. Because when you're cuddling during a movie, depending on how she's cuddling with you, you're going to see all the signs. You know what I mean? She's going to be like, really trying to be close to you. There's like ow, ooh, that back spasm. There's a lot of different cuddling positions, So, you can do that. Sometimes, I ain't did Netflix and chill in years. Shit. Like for years, I never took, and I'm not like a dude, I'm not a cheap dude, but a lot of times I would just be slowly getting to know girls and I would invite them over. Like it wasn't my plan to get them like that because I've never had a one night stand before. But, I would invite girls over. We would just be chilling in my bed or on my couch, just talking, and I'm kind of leaning back, I'm leaning back on the couch, and they'll lay in between my legs, they put their back on me, A lot of girls like to play like they're getting real tired, so they can kind of like lay another way. All of a sudden, their face is all closed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to see the signs. They're going to be screaming, And at least if you don't kiss her while y'all cuddling before she leave your house, you get that motherfucking kiss, And then sometimes from there, it come right back in your house. You don't even open the damn door. It's like you get that hug if all the signals is right. You get that kiss, and you're back on the couch again or your bedroom. Depending on how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? This is. You're good to go, but that's how you know when to kiss a chick. You know what I mean? I've been out on dates where I've never kissed a chick. I'm out with this one chick a few times, and in the back of my mind, I knew that she was gonna get back with her ex. So I never. And then another thing about it. There's a certain amount of sexual tension that exists before there's a kiss, and it's I'm telling you, it's all part of the learning pattern. Your subconscious, and you pick it up. There's such minute details sometimes about how a woman's behaving around you when you know what she wants from you. And this one chick, like I felt like she wanted. Like the last time I saw her, I remember the way she hugged me. I was just like, I felt but at the same time, I had interference with this woman from my own thoughts because her demeanor was similar to my mom's, which bothered me. And the last time I saw her was the only time she ever dressed hot. So I was like, okay, this is a little bit different. You know what I mean? Well, I might be able to do something to you now. Before I always saw her, she always dressed like a mom. And she acted like my mom, which is weird. You know, a lot of guys want a girl that looks like their mom or has something, you know. A lot of guys marry chicks that, you know, you'll see their mom when she was younger. And they'll be like, oh shit, you married your fucking mom. Like, I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom was mom to me and that's it. My mom was nothing sexual for me. You know what I mean? But, yeah. Shelly Winston says, go with your gut. Let me see here. Who is next? Magnus answers. Uh-oh. Here we go. We got another one. Magnus answers. How do I get over my first girlfriend who left me for someone else? Hi, Tyrone. Huge fan of yours and have been a Magnusite for a few years now. I'm 21 and I was with this girl for a year and a half. She was my first girlfriend, love, kiss, and time. In quotes. I treated her like a princess. I'm sure you did with all that. I always did what I could for her. I looked after her when she was sick. I brought her flowers. God damn, man. Oh, you were whipped. I looked after her when she was sick. I brought her flowers and other things when she was having a rough day. Jesus Christ, you did it all. I always tried to make the holidays as special as I could for her. Hell, I took her to Disney World. God damn! Oh my God! You took her to Disney World? Because I loved her so much. The relationship was good overall, but we had our ups and downs. Toward the end of the relationship, it started to seem like, Jesus Christ, I just hit the read more, and there's like 2 more paragraphs. Alright, the relationship was good overall. We had our ups and downs. Toward the end of the relationship, it started to seem like she was trying to distance herself from me, taking a lot of time to herself or canceling plans on me last minute, or going to hang out with her work friends rather than me. Uh-oh. We broke up 3 months ago. The day we broke up, she told me she felt we weren't meant to be together, and we should take time to focus on ourselves and mature, and maybe in the future we can try again. Fuck that. 4 days later, I found out she was already with a coworker that she has been friends with for a few months now. I was just going to say she's fucking another guy. Back in June, she got a job at Wegmans. In September, I got a job at the same store. Oh, good Lord. Different department, though. Y'all see where this shit is going, right? Y'all see this shit. He all wet behind the ears. I can almost see how the rest of this is going. Some nigga named Chad. Not only did I find out she lied to me about the reasoning behind the breakup, she also lied and talked bad about me behind my back to my friends at work. God damn. Who also work at the same place as I do. And wrote some terrible things about me on social media. God damn. A little over a month ago, I met with her and confronted her on it all. She says she never went after her coworker while we were still dating, but he did make moves on her, and her friends told her she should be with him rather than me. So she listened to her dumbass friends. And that she said she did it all to try and fool herself into believing she was over me when she wasn't. She then went on about how much she still loves me and wants to be with me, but feels like she can't because this new guy is the direction she needs to take. Get the fuck... Hey! Forget this bitch. Forget her. Alright? She willing to play you out like this. Give up the pussy to this other dude. She's fucking and sucking him right now, talking about she still loves you. If she still loves you, then she would be with you. She's trying to get out there and sow her royal oats. That's what she's trying to fucking do. I know this all sounds like I'm bashing on her. What? Dude. And it's obvious I shouldn't feel anything for her, but there is some great times in our relationship as well. I'm the only person she's ever opened up to and let me get to know the real her. Well, now she's opening up to this other motherfucker. Apparently her mouth and her legs. I just can't believe after everything we've gone through and everything I've done for her that she would start to do this and then act to pretend that she doesn't care about it all, or worse, just truly doesn't care. Hey, I went through a similar situation, and trust me, when I dropped that baggage, everything got better. It's so hard to go to work each day and every day and get reminded of it whenever I see her coworker who she left me for, or any of her friends. I'd leave the job, but I'm in too good of a position to grow and make a career out of it, and I can't waste that opportunity because of all of this. But in return, I have to keep all the anger and sadness I have bottled up in me. What should I do? Alright, what I tell everybody for anger, sadness, depression, anxiety. EFT! Learn it, master it, make it a part of your life. Look it up, EFT. Gary Craig, there are PDF manuals you can learn from, and there are videos on YouTube. Now, say, bruh, find another chick. It's an old saying. Not exactly sure how it goes, but it goes something like this. Want to hear? Here it go. To get over somebody, the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else. Okay? Start seeing another chick. Fuck her. You see how cold and callous she is about this shit, right? She don't give a damn. She really loved you. She'd be with you. No, she just want to fuck this other dude. Get the hell out of here with this shit. Leave her alone. Don't look her way. Don't look his way. You do your thing. You get on with your life. And you mess with other chicks. Alright? Mess with other chicks. They will keep your mind off of her. Trust me when you talk. Look, listen. I've been through something very similar. Except for the fact that we work together. I've been through something similar. Bruh. My life is so much better when I got rid of that chick that so-called loved me so much. And I loved her so much. And we had been through so many things. All that shit. Fuck out of here, bruh. Fuck out of here. Alright? You're 21, you're young, you're wet behind the ears. Hey, coming from somebody that at 22, I had an issue with this. Oh, my God. And here's the funny thing. To this day, this chick I had this issue at 22 wants me back. But she is in no way, shape, or form fit for me. She knows she fucked up, and it feels so good that I'm several levels above this bitch. There's nothing she can do about it. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, you don't need it. And I've been with better looking, better sexually, better for me. Dated all types of women that eclipse this chick. Okay? Trust me. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, it's only a day away. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, it's only a day away. Bling, 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 bling. I'm telling you. Thank you. Please tip your waitresses. Tip your waitresses. I'll be here all week. Be here all week, motherfuckers. Oh, man. Yeah, this motherfucker don't need to worry at all. He does not need to worry at all. Let's see here. Let's see what this dude has to say. Hey, Tyrone, was just sending this message to let you know how much we love you, man. Quite frankly, whenever I watch your videos, when I'm sad or angry, a smile always seems to appear. Like, damn, I've watched you since I was younger till this day right now. I've been doing this for 6 years, so I can't wait to see more of your try not to laugh videos. Okay, so he's not asking the question. No. Let's see. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's see. That looks like it's about it. It's about it for today. Wait. Oh, no, I answered this one already. Yeah, okay, so I'm back. Okay, so I've caught myself up. What is happening, YouNow people? What is happening? What is happening? Huh? I think I'm going to end things in a few minutes and start making some other videos. But I can talk to y'all for a little bit over here on YouNow. Ask some questions if you feels. Queen YouNow. It's all right. I have thousands of videos you can watch that will keep you company when I go. What the hell question do you have, Shelly? Huh? Ask me right here, Shelly. What question do you have, huh? Crush, if you wore a Super Magnus site, you already know I did. A busy man, Shelly. Answer your question now, nigga. Since you here, since you in my face, answer it now. Ask my question. Answer the question. Whatever questions you sent me on Instagram, ask them now. Bravo. If you were a Super Magnusite on Patreon, you'd already know the answer to that question. Also, you already know if you followed me on Twitter and Facebook. Hey, Nunu. Hey, Nunu. After that picture I saw you, Space Mountain's always open. Yeah. Woo! It's private. I ain't never seen no private, like, you wasn't asking me questions about your angina, was you? What you mean it's private? Well, send me the question again then, Shelly, and I'll look for you, okay? It better not be nothing crazy. Or that's why, then that'll be the answer. Like, oh, it's crazy. That's why I didn't answer. No, remember, I am saved. You ain't saved if you watching my channel. The way I be cussing and carrying on. Uh, I I don't care about any other YouTuber making any derogatory videos about me. I haven't sent anything. I haven't seen anything made by him. I saw someone sent me a video. I watched it, and nowhere did I see my name mentioned. So I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, by the way, everyone who has tipped me throughout this live stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the cause. Okay, Kale. Cool. Then I will be reacting to it tomorrow, sir. Yeah, Will, man. I don't know. Were you 10 years old? That's not props. There's no respect needed for that. It's scripted. In other words, in the back, they said, okay, well, you're going to wrestle Undertaker this year. So go out and say this. It's not props. It's part of the show. I don't know what you're talking about, YouTube boxing challenges. I have no idea what you're talking about. No, I was not surprised that Black Panther passed Justice League. No, I wasn't at all. I don't know anything about that, Derek. How deep can your voice go? All right, why don't somebody send me a link to ASI's challenge to YouTubers? How about that? So y'all can stop asking me about it. No, I don't, Jacob. From what I hear, it can take months or years to return to normal. So, some people take a shorter route and they get surgery. So, nope, I haven't seen information on the new Dragon Ball Super movie. I guess you'll have to send me the link to that, won't ya? Make sure y'all send them. It's really easy for me to see if you post it on my wall. Post it on my wall on my Facebook fan page. It's very easy for me to see stuff there because I just scroll through. And it even creates a thumbnail and I can see a picture of stuff and know what it's about. So easy for me to look at stuff there. No, I didn't hear about any O.J. Simpson. Actually, I was watching Tariq Nasheed the other day, and it looks like he made a video about it. I guess I'll have to watch his video on it and see what that's all about. All right, y'all. Let me get going. Let me see what y'all have sent me for today so I can make some videos. Thank you all for being here. If you need to send me a question to be answered, you can either post it privately on my Facebook fan page wall, or you can go to the About section on my YouTube page and you hit the Send a Message button and you send me a message there. If you send a message to my business inquiry email, you will be blocked. So that's how it is. Post comments down below. Let me know what y'all thought. If you enjoyed my video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you did not, you kiss my black. There we are. 10 million subscribers. Woo!